This is light of any lamp.
Welcome, all you lovely souls, to Light of Any Lamp. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where I would like to talk about society and religion and people and friends and work and family and marriage and kids and probably a whole bunch of other stuff. Because I essentially like to talk about how we act towards one another, which has to do with how we talk to one another, which has to do with how we see each other and how we perceive one another. And on the one hand, I am actually quite hopeful for a number of reasons, and I would like to share with you why I'm hopeful. And on top of that, I'm not always so convinced that we are getting along as well with each other as we could be. I'm not so sure we always see each other as brothers and sisters. We always walk into rooms and feel like it's home, and it might be a little optimistic of me, but I at least think we can get a little closer, if not a lot closer, and I think I can help with both of those. So I, like this channel, am inspired by the Baha'i Faith. If you don't know what that is, that's fine. I'm going to aim more for a tell you what I believe without telling you what I believe kind of feel on that front. But for the time being, one of those Baha'i things that I'm going to say is that I don't want this to be too much of a lecture feel, despite the fact that I'm clearly talking to you and you can't talk back very well. But I more want to lay out a buffet of delicious dishes, and you can kind of take what you want. Ideally, if you left a little more optimistic, feel like you had a little bit more insight, a little more competent and capable in the world, that would be stellar. And in a lot of ways, I just want to give you something to think about, ideally something you haven't thought about before, or at least in a way you haven't thought about that before. So, in the idea that, say, namaste is to recognize the divine in another, I want to do a large-scale namaste with all of you if you're willing to give me your time, in something like a big namaste buffet, and put out some dishes and you guys can take what you want. And in keeping with that, I'd like to share the quote from the Baha'i writings that inspired this channel, from a book called Paris Talks, from a man named Abdu'l-Baha. No one truth can contradict another truth. Light is good in whatsoever lamp it is burning. A rose is beautiful in whatsoever garden it may bloom. A star has the same radiance if it shines from the east or from the west. Be free from prejudice. So will you love the sun of truth from whatsoever point in the horizon it may arise. And with that, let's see how this goes.